Hi guys, I hope you're all doing amazing this year, and we're so excited to host yet another video of the different experiments we have in our STEM workbook. For today's experiment, we'll be talking about a dissolving egg, which is this really awesome experiment that'll take a couple of days, but we'll really go through different biological concepts, including isotonic, hypertonic, and the whole idea of osmosis, which will be really awesome for you all to see in the lab. For this experiment, you'll need 3 of everything. You're gonna need 3 eggs, 3 butter knives, 3 glass or plastic containers that'll do well in the refrigerator, distilled water or filtered water, vinegar, and corn syrup. To do this experiment, it's fairly easy. Go ahead and collect all your materials and get ready to put your 3 eggs, 1 in each container. After that, go ahead and fill up to about 2/3 ways up, or enough to cover the egg, with vinegar. This will help the membrane completely dissolve and you'll have a naked egg. Submerge it with the butter knife and put it in your fridge. Go ahead and leave your vinegar soaking egg in the fridge for about 24 hours. This will help the reaction take place in a very controlled setting. After 24 hours, go ahead and take your eggs out of the fridge. You'll see that the membrane has completely dissolved. Carefully pick up your eggs from the vinegar and rinse them with some water to remove any rest of the remnants of the membrane. Now, in order to create the different sort of solutions to create your hypotonic, isotonic, and hypertonic solutions, you're going to use 3 different sources of liquid, from distilled water or filtered water, corn syrup, and the rest you're going to leave it in vinegar, and we'll see what happens. After 2 to 3 days, you'll notice that the eggs in the different solutions look completely different than how you put them in. In your hypertonic solutions, which would be your corn syrup, the egg has shriveled up because the amount of liquid inside compared to the liquid outside. In your isotonic solution, which is your vinegar, you'll see no difference because it has already been soaking in vinegar for a while. It is an isotonic solution. Now, in your hypotonic solution, which is your pure water or distilled water, you'll notice that your egg has grown expansively. This just means that the egg has absorbed the water and added a lot more water than the water outside of pressure. There are different jobs associated with this lab, including environmental engineer, that it takes a broad scientific topics like chemistry, biology, ecology, and geology to create solutions that will protect and improve the health of living organisms and improve the quality of the environment. An average salary here in El Paso would be about $86,510 with a growth of about 10%. Now, if you want to go into a different route, you can work in a lab or in a surgical room. A surgical technologist will help surgeons, nurses, members of the surgical team before, during, and after surgical procedures, with a salary of about $45,000 and a growth of about 13%. Now, a medical scientist will carry out academic or scientific research with an average salary of about $60,360. Now, if that doesn't sound too fun to you, there are other opportunities, including a clinical laboratory technician, which perform laboratory tests that are crucial for the identification, diagnosis, and treatment of disease, with a salary of $46,680 and a high growth of 22.3%. Last but not least, you can also become a pharmacist, which focuses on safely preparing and monitoring medication, with a salary of $133,450 and a growth of 13.1%. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this experiment, and meet us here next time. For more information on the workbook or to see other events for the MCA, go ahead and visit us at our website at mcamericas.org.